The French government had hoped the Christmas break would bring an end to these protests, but weekend number 9 in towns and cities across France will show there is life in the yellow vests yet. Speed cameras are their latest target. An astonishing 60% of the cameras on French roads have now been damaged or destroyed. Tax rates, the banks, the constitution itself are all now on the list of grievances of a movement that a leading politician, admittedly one sympathetic to their cause, believes could see the end of President Macron himself.
It's exactly like King Louis XVI.
Louis XVI.
Who was completely cut from his people. And the end was not so good for him.
But that would be a revolution, even if there isn't a guillotine at the end of it.
Of course. It's the beginning of a revolution. It is the beginning of a revolution.
And true to revolutionary tradition, it's the violence that's keeping the protests in the headlines across Europe. Last weekend, it was a former French cruiserweight boxing champion whose vicious assault on a policeman has dominated the news here ever since. That incident on this bridge sparked an impromptu test of public opinion. People started raising money for the boxer Dupont-Aignan, currently on remand and facing jail. It raised 150,000 euros or so before the authorities stopped it. Those who lead the protests blame the violence of the authorities. They recognise the role it has played. Violence has been important to maintaining momentum here, hasn't it? To keeping you in the public eye.
Nous appelons à être pacifistes.
We want to be pacifists, he said, but that doesn't mean that one day, perhaps, we won't be forced to put up barricades like French history teaches us. For now, it's not barricades, but boards that are going up on banks and shops along the Champs-Élysées and across Paris. It seems these protests aren't simply going to peter out. Something is going to have to give, or we may not have seen the worst of it yet.